5.5 miles in, or a little over. Couldn't tell you exactly how much because I've taken my glasses off because they're steaming up. So as you can see, it is quite dark, but it is Sunday, so it's long run day. To say I've been busy is an understatement. So finally managed to get out after the sunset. It's been a gorgeous sunny day for most of it down here in Brighton, and I just didn't get a chance to get out at all. So I 5.5 miles in, and I've got 16.5 to go. So I think if my maths are right, that'll put me on 22 for today. And then I'm going to be reducing my mileage throughout the rest of this week, because a week today I will have done the Brighton half marathon. So quite excited and looking forward to that. There is no tightness in my left calf anymore, so that is completely gone. So that's really good news. I'm really pleased with that. So yes, I'm going to put this away. I've got gels I'll be taking every 4 miles. I've got electrolyte mix and I've got water. So just got to get it over with now. I have to admit, it did take me an hour just to get myself out the door, but I couldn't put it off any longer. So here I am. You can probably hear the waves behind me crashing against the shore. But yeah, it's going to be a really nice evening. It's nice and cool. There's no wind, which is even better. Well, there is a wind, but it's behind me. So when I turn around in God knows how many miles that's going to be, I don't even want to think about it right now. Then I'll have a nice breeze because I'm feeling a little warm at the moment, but it's a good temperature for running in. So yes, time to crack on and get on with it. So I am just under 12.5 miles in. I've got another 1.5 miles to go before I turn around and head back, and if sums are correct, then that should put me on the 22 for today, which has not been easy. There have been moments where I've been like bouncing along, really doing well, and then there are moments where it feels hard, and it is hard. It's 22 miles. I'm running in pretty much zone 1, which I'm pleased about. I'm keeping it super easy. I'm down at the Undercliff Walk at the moment, but I have been doing the undulating at the top. It's just on this stretch there's no clear path at the top, so I've dropped down, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have to go back up or whether it's long enough for me to just get to the end, turn around and go back the way I came. So we'll soon find out. Yay! But hardly anybody out, just a few runners. But there's not really anybody else down here, just me. So yeah, feeling comfortable. Like I say, I've got 9.5 miles to go. Yay! But oh god, I'm so looking forward to the cutback week, and I can't believe it's race week. This time next week I'll have done the half marathon, hoping for a PB. How close will I get to 1:30? I don't know. I'm feeling confident about it though, so that's all I can do is try and get there in the best shape possible. So I'm going to use my recovery boots when I get back, after I get some protein and have some shower. Have some shower. Who has some showers? I'm going to have a shower, just one. And then use my recovery boots, and I used the massage gun before I left, so I'm going to make sure I do everything to be in top shape to get to that start line on Sunday. So yes, I'm going to put this away and pick the pace back up, and we shall do a quick recap. I'll do a recap when I get back to Preston Park, so that'll be about 21 miles in. Hopefully I'll still make sense. So I am 15 miles in now, so I can't believe I'm saying this. I've only got 7 miles to go, so I'm on my way back. Back down under the cliff walk, but I will be going up and doing the undulating course as soon as I get to the roading, I believe. But yeah, I've just about to take another gel, and then I'll take my last gel at mile 18, 19, thereabouts, and then that should see me back to home. So I am just over 21 miles in. I'm at Preston Park and I've got about a mile to go. So I misjudged the turnaround point slightly, so I'm going to probably end up doing maybe a quarter of a mile more than I needed to. But hey ho, I'd rather not, but I also want to get home, so I'm going to have to. Left calf's feeling a little tight. It's probably due to the volume, but also I'm on about 760 miles in these shoes, the Invincible Runs version 1s. So I think err on the side of caution. I'm going to retire these. I've got a set of version 2s waiting to use, so I'm going to start using those. And as I'm cutting back the mileage next week anyway, it'll be a good time to break them in anyway. So just in case it is the shoe, but hopefully with the recovery boots and maybe a little massage gun, that tightness should go away. It doesn't feel as bad as it did last week, and it's literally only come in the last, say, 3-4 miles. I can feel it there, but it's, I just don't want it to get any worse. So if it is the shoe, I'm going to change. But yeah, see, we'll see. So I am currently using my phone because I'm waiting for my GoPro to be replaced. It's been sent off, just waiting for it to a replacement to be returned. So last run I did was the long run on Sunday, which I did 22 miles, which went really well. And then Monday I came down with a cold. So this is now Friday. I've got the half marathon on Sunday, and this is my first run. So I know I need to sort of generate some speed in for my legs. So I'm going to come down to the park and I'm going to attempt to do 10 times to 400 meters at 5k pace, just to get some speed up. I'm only going to end up doing it about 4 or 5 miles in total for today, and then I'll see how I feel and whether I do a shakeout run tomorrow or just do some rest and recovery ready for Sunday. Still feeling optimistic about it. I'm pretty much completely over my cold. I just hope it hasn't taken too much out of me not running since Sunday. So I'm going to get this on because I can't actually see where I'm going because it's so dark at the moment. So I'm going to put this away and finish my warm-up. I've done my drills, so I'm just going to carry on now and get the 10 sets over with, and then I'll check back in at the end, let you know how it's been. I've just done 4 reps or 4 sets of 400 meters at, I believe they turned out to be sub 6 minute miles, which I don't know why I said it was 5k pace, because my 5k pace is just 6:43, something like that. So, but I mean, I could go on, but I'm just burning myself out. The illness is caught up with me now, and I don't want to. I think another day of rest and I'll be fine for Sunday. So I'm just going to turn this into an easy run back now, and then call it a day for today. Do some recovery, put my recovery boots on, use the massage gun, do some foam rolling, and just try and make sure I'm in the best possible shape for Sunday, and see if I can get a new PB. I won't be able to do any race day footage because I won't have my GoPro. Oops, standing in a puddle here. See, told you can't see a thing with it. So I'm just going to stand still. Well, nerves are kicking in slightly now, and this is my start pen, which is at the start line. So I don't know if I'm feeling, I don't know if it's the nerves, but maybe I'm feeling I was a little too ambitious. So I'm going to start at the back of the pen, which is 129, and give it all from there. Oh, that was hard. Legs died around the 6 mile marker, and I was just hang on in there. So I came in 138. So I don't think sub 3:15's in the cards for me. Maybe sub 20 or sub 25, which will still give me a marathon PB. I think I'm going to get myself an MOT at the doctor's, make sure everything's in check, because I'm doing all the work but I'm not seeing any of the benefits. I'm running slower than I did last year, and I'm training better. In my mind I'm training better, so I'm just going to make sure my testosterone and everything else is in check, and then see where I am. But I'm still happy with that. I really gunned it, made sure I put in the effort, and I'll look at the splits later and put them up on screen at some point. But I think at mile 10, when you turn around to head towards the finish line, it was a quite strong headwind. Really felt it, needed it, but I also felt like that's where my running was strongest. I think I made up some time there. But yeah, that was a lot harder than I was hoping it would be. So I'm just gonna have to dig in, reassess, and make sure I've got realistic goals for the marathon, and just keep everything in check and see how I go. But I've got another 4 weeks of training now. I'm going to build on my endurance and my stamina, because I think that's where I'm weakest, and then everything else should come into play from there. So there you go.